Hey guys, hope you're doing great. My name is Jason Guyett. This is just a quick little video I wanted to make to briefly explain the reason behind some of the videos I plan to make on this channel, being minimalist shoe reviews. Also, just so I don't have to explain it in every other shoe review I do in the future. For those new to this type of shoe, minimalist shoes or barefoot shoes are pretty much what it sounds like. These are the 5 main characteristics for a shoe to classify as a minimalist shoe. Number 1 being zero drop soles. What that means is the heel of your foot is level with the balls of your feet. It's how we could naturally stand without wearing shoes. It should be how we can stand while wearing shoes. Not like this. It's bizarre to me how so many people can walk around not knowing what their foot looks like inside their own shoe. Take a look at this picture. Yeah, looks pretty bizarre outside of a shoe, right? More people should be paying attention with what their foot would look like inside the shoe when we can't see it. I love this blurb from a Vivobarefoot post. I'll link it in the description if you're curious. It goes,
"Just as a tiny pebble is able to throw a huge wagon out of the ruts and change its trajectory, so too can a relatively small heel block. Raising the heel telegraphs its effect through the entire body. By initially elevating the ankle, it stressed the knee as it tries to compensate, which in turn alters the tilt of the pelvis as it tries to correct again, arching and stressing the lower back, which hunches the upper back and projects the head, all from 1 inch lift."
Number 2 is thin and flexible soles. Our feet rely on sensory feedback from the ground, so if they can't sense what's happening under them, you're way more vulnerable to injury. Number 3 is no arch support. No stiff soles to contradict those thin and flexible soles. I'm not going to go off on a tangent about orthotics to make this video unnecessarily long, but I may bring it up in a future video, we'll see. Number 4 is a wide toe box. Our pants are shaped like legs, and our gloves are shaped like hands, so why aren't our shoes shaped more like feet? Give that foot room to splay out naturally. And then number 5 is to be nice and lightweight. We don't walk around with wrist weights on, so it doesn't make much sense to be adding a lot of extra weight on other limbs, so the more lightweight, the better. So, as you can see, almost every shoe on the market does not apply to these standards. Because of that, it makes shopping for these types of shoes hard. Hard to the point that if you don't live in one of the few places that has a physical store to try these on before purchasing, you need to buy them online. And the only store in Canada, at least currently to my knowledge, to buy these is based out of Toronto called the Foot Collective, which, by the way, is a great resource for more knowledge on this subject if you ever wanted to look into it. Outside of Canada, minimalist shoes pretty much only prosper more east of the world. So if you wanted to try converting to this more healthy style of footwear, you need to get it shipped, which is scary. I never thought I would ship a shoe to me without first trying it on. I have a pretty wide foot, and trying normal shoes on at the store already doesn't work the best for me. So getting them shipped is scary. But the first time I did ship one of these shoes to me, it was just so amazing feeling for my foot, and luckily wide enough for my specific foot. I instantly fell in love, and I needed to start purchasing more through shipping. So since the world isn't keeping up much on this healthy foot movement, this is unfortunately the way it has to be, getting them shipped to us. But it's also helped me realize, what if I make a review of the shoes that I've already purchased to help others judge if it will be a good shoe for them? At least being hopefully more thorough than just a few pictures on most companies' websites. So as thorough as I plan on hopefully making my shoe review videos, I will be trying my best to respond to any of your guys' comments if you think of something that I didn't cover in a video. Hopefully anything that will just help you decide if this would be a good shoe for you. One other thing I'd like to briefly mention is in some of my reviews with shoes with laces, you might tend to notice I tie them a little bit differently than what you normally expect. This is just to hopefully help accommodate for the width of my forefoot. If you think that's an interesting idea and wanted to try experimenting with some shoe laces tying of your own, I have this reference photo you might be interested in looking at. I found this picture from the Barefoot Shoe Review on Instagram, if you wanted to check them out also. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm super excited about the start of this channel. I'm really hoping that the videos I put my time and effort into will help guide others to greatness. See you next time.